Hello beautiful ladies, I'm back. I'm doing another tutorial to really showcase our Glorious Primer. Now, of all the things in our company, this is my second favorite. I love the mascara first, but Glorious Primer is something that I will never, ever, ever, ever be without because I love what it does. First of all, it goes on so sheer and leaves your skin feeling so silky. It just gives a great foundation for your makeup to be applied. It smooths out all the lumps and bumps in your face and gives a firm, beautiful foundation. This is really, y'all, this is all you're going to need. You're not going to need very much at all to go on your face. It's going to feel silky, smooth. It's naturally based, of course, as all of our products are. It's not going to clog your pores, just going to give your makeup a beautiful place to sit on your face. Now I want to show you a demonstration. I'm going to rub Glorious Primer here and I'm going to rub it in, and I've probably got like 10 times more than I needed for my hand, but it feels so good I can just rub it the rest of the way on my arm. Bottom half has Glorious Primer. Rub it in. You don't have to make it like soak in. You want it to still feel really soft and silky on your face. And then I want you to see the difference in the eye pigments. What happens is, because that Glorious Primer is there, it's going to cause the eye pigment to go on so much more vividly. Now watch this. I'm tapping into my lid again. This is our Awestruck. It's a blue color eye pigment. Beautiful. I have another tutorial video showcasing it, showing you how to do a white or dry version of your eye pigments. So look that up if you're interested. This is a dry brush, and I'm just going to swirl it around in the lid. And I'm first of all going to put it where there is no Glorious Primer. And you can see it just goes on very translucent. Our eye pigments are so versatile. When you put them on dry, you can get a very light hint of color. If you don't want just like an evening look, you can go with a day look. Can y'all see that? Just a little hint, shimmer of color using a dry brush. Okay, now I want you to see the difference in where the Glorious Primer is. Let me tap a little bit more into the container here, and I'm going to swirl the same brush, just swirl it around in there. Watch the difference. Down here is where the Glorious Primer is. Look at this. Look how much brighter, how much more vividly. Can you see that? Let me get a little bit more on my brush. Let's see. The camera just doesn't pick up as well. I can see it, but I'm not sure that you guys can. So let me just do it a little bit more. Look at that. A bright, vivid color versus a very translucent. That's what the Glorious Primer does. The reason that I like Glorious Primer is because I don't have to use nearly as much product. Not as much eyeliner, not as much eye pigments, not as much foundation or blush, because this is going to cause it to go on more vibrant. I only use half as much. I remember I had a presenter that not long after she joined, she started using the Glorious Primer, and she called me and said, I cannot believe it, I had to take my makeup off. I put on too much blush. I put on the exact same amount that I've always worn, but because of the primer, I had too much, so I had to take some off. That's going to make your makeup stay put all day long, and it's going to make it so that you only have to use half as much as what you normally do. So this is the dry without Glorious, and this is with Glorious. Now this is a cup of water, and I just want to show you the, let me move this out of your way, the staying power of this, what this primer does. You just pour the water right over the top, get it, coat it all over, a whole cup of water here, pour it over it, and look. You can't even tell. I mean, if you were out in a rainstorm, or you had a really sweaty workout, or if you're just a naturally hot, flashy, middle-aged woman like me, you're not going to have to worry about your eye pigments coming off. Now watch this. Even after I dab them, dab, 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 if you get wet and you need to get a napkin or a tissue or something and dab your makeup, look, it's still there. Glorious Primer. Now this one is faded just a little bit. This is, remember, where there was no Glorious Primer, but that one there is still there. Water, dabbing it with the napkin, it's still there, y'all. Glorious Primer does that for you. You want to get some of this and use it underneath your makeup, because I'm telling you, it's going to give you the staying power that you need, and it's also going to make your makeup stay put so much longer. There you go, Glorious Primer. Get some.